Hi guys, it's Wendy. I'm going to be doing two of my 2020 scavenger hunt things today. So the first one is toilet paper flowers, which I've made just over here. I'm still waiting for them to dry a little bit. They're still just a little bit wet from putting the watercolour around the edges, and the other ones use a napkin. So I've got this, I thought it was quite appropriate because I've got this lovely blossom napkin that I'm going to put down here, and then I've sort of made some like little blossom toilet paper flowers that I'm going to put on the top. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my napkin down, and there is going to be a little edge either side from using this napkin, but I might just put like washi tape or something down, which is actually one of the other prompts as well. Okay, so just do half and half at a time. I'm just using my, what's it called? Matte Deco glue. So I'm going to put that down. And try and get that on straight going up my page. And I'll show you how those toilet paper flowers were so easy to make, and I'll show you how to do that after I get this napkin down. So it is going to be a bit creasy underneath because of the way my page is, but that's okay. And I'm just putting another coat of this on. Maybe pull that off a bit. Another coat of the glue on the top. I'm liking this matte deco glue too. It doesn't dry sticky, you know, like when there's no tack in it when it's completely dry. So that's a good thing, because there's nothing worse than finishing a page and having it still tacky. Okay, so my napkin is down. It's a very, very pretty napkin. The little blossoms on it. Okay, so I've got that down. Now I might just have a look and see what washi I have for the sides of it. I've got pink or I've got another one here with flowers on it too, but no, I don't like that with it. Maybe a pale blue. Maybe that one, I think. Or I've got a darker. Nope, don't like that one either. Too bright, too green, too purple. Maybe pink. Nope, it'll be too pink. Okay, so I've got a choice of these two, and now I just have to decide. I actually think I like the bit darker one. So I'm just going to put a strip of this down either side. So that'll do there. And I'll just put another piece down on the other side. And I might just trim these. Will that rip? Tissue paper might, because it's still wet. Might just rip off. Some parts will, some parts won't. Oh, that was a song, wasn't it? What was that song from? Some things will, some things won't. Some parts won't. Okay. Alright. So, and just turn this around for a second to do the other side. What I'm thinking, I might actually just border that and put it all the way around. So, oops, straighten that up there and put another strip along here. I think that was one of the prompts as well, a border, but I'm not going to use this as my border. I'll do something else. There were so many interesting prompts in that scavenger hunt list. And I will put one up just up here too. Hang on, I'll turn that around, I can't see it properly. And if I do go to see it, you'll have my great big fat head in the road. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, what do I do with the scissors now? Put them under there, yep. Okie dokie. So move those off there, don't let them stick yet. Okay. Alright, so I've put a border around that page there. I'm just going to round this corner here because that page was round. The corner was round, I mean. And there's a bit of washi here that's sticking up. Okay, so that page is still pretty wet, but I'm going to put my I'm going to stick my toilet paper flowers down. So let's just see where I want them, just to try and like give that bit of a three-dimensional look. These flowers just, they feel so delicate out of the toilet paper. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it does. Alright, I'm just going to use some wet glue on the back of them and just stick them down. They are going to go flatter. Oh, now it's sticking to my finger. Oh dear, I've mangalated it. Okay, just be careful, Wendy, while we do this. It's another one I ripped apart. I think because they've got a little bit wet. And I still have a heap of that glue on in the background with the napkin as well. Okay, really need to let that dry. I'm just thinking if I want to put one there too, because it looks a little bit flat, that one. Alright, let's put one there. Okie doke. There we go. There's another one that's going to come up too. I've just seen that lift. Just put a squeeze under there. Okay. Alright, so there's my... I've got one left. I shouldn't leave him out, should I? Down here? Or that one there? Oh, I think that one up there. That's alright down there by itself. Yeah, up the top there. Just there. Okay. So hopefully they will stay on there. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping they will. Okay, and that is my napkin page and my toilet paper flowers. So I'll just put my book down here. Everything's going back on my floor, guys. I'm absolutely hopeless, aren't I? I thought, new year, do things different. Nope, doesn't work that way. Okay, so with my toilet paper flowers, I got just 3 little squares and folded them together, and this is a double plied toilet paper too. And then I got my scissors. Now these were just really rough. All I did was cut my toilet paper into thirds like that, and then with the thirds I just cut them into thirds again, into 3 again, so I end up with like little squares or rectangles there and there. And then I just grabbed a pen and drew a very rough blossom on here. And I just drew, sorry, that's my phone. I just drew 3 petals on them like that. So they were all different, all drawn very roughly. Not 3, 4 petals, sorry. So I just drew them with 4 petals and then just cut round them. And when I was cutting around them, I tried to cut a bit of the black pen out that I used, but it doesn't really matter if you leave a little bit of that pen mark there, because you can always turn that one to the bottom so you don't see any of the black. And they're so fiddly to cut because the toilet paper is just so delicate. And I've got 2 more to cut out here. And the last one. Okay, so then I had my flower cut out and I just opened it up again, and if you see any of the black, I just turned that to the bottom. So I just got my 3 layers opened again. Why am I having trouble with this one? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I had my 3 layers, and then I just used a little bit of the wet glue and put a small dab in the center, then layered up the other 2 remaining petal shapes. another dab of glue, and just layered them up like that, so they kind of looked like just like a little layered flower. And then I just used some watercolour paint. This one here I've had for quite a while. I actually got this for the grandkids to use. And just got it rather wet, and this one's got a nice pigment to it as well, but I did get it rather wet. And then I just tapped the outside of the petals just to put a bit of colour on them. Whoops. Okay. And then for the centre of them, I just done more or less the same with the brown, but just put like a little dab in the centre, just to like give them a little centre as well. Whoops, fell off. So that's what it looked like. Little toilet paper flower. They just feel so delicate. There, it was easy as that. I know you can make bigger ones, but I just thought because I was putting them on that napkin with the blossoms, they kind of look like blossoms on there. Oh, it looks so pretty. So I'll wait until that one there dries and maybe put that one down there. Not sure yet, but I have to let it dry first. Okay, so that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. I did mangle that flower up there, that blossom, but that's okay. That happens in real life too, doesn't it? That one might need a... I might have to go over because I just put my finger on there and the top layer come up. So I might actually go and give them a tad bit more glue in the centre. What was that one? That was the one that come up, wasn't it? Now I don't know. Yeah, it did. Okay, so I've got a bit more glue on that one too now. Alright, so that's it. I reckon that looks really pretty, that page. It's still really damp. Very, very damp. But it'll dry. Okay, thanks guys. So that was another one. Another two of my scavenger hunts. So I'll just check. The last one I've got here was use a napkin. What I've been doing when I do one, I've just been going in and deleting it off my list. So I've used a napkin and I've made toilet paper flowers. So I'm going to take those two off there now. Okay, and then save. And I've still got, look at all those. Heaps and heaps more to do, but this is really fun. And I've still got a couple of the prompts in my book that I want to get to as well. Okay, thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm enjoying these little fun things to do. And put my phone down before I start playing with it. Okay, thanks everyone. You have a great day and I will catch you later. Bye bye.